ESPN. The 12th man is rocking and ready for opening day in conference play in the SEC. Texas A&M taking on Auburn, and for the first time in a long time, it does feel like the SEC West is wide open. Only a three-man rush. Well protected, and over the middle hits Anaya Smith. And Anaya Smith, tough to bring down, gang tackled about a yard shy of the first down, as they have ruled that a running play in the box score. Wigman, the check down. Nice move by Reuben Owens. The freshman makes a man miss. Shakes and bakes his way down close to the 25-yard line. Steps out at the Auburn 28, picks up 26, and he left DJ James in his wake.
Absolutely love this from the quarterback. Get to his check down and whoop, hit him with a little hurdle right there.
Long that he put through last week from 52. Towards the uprights, he's got it. Just a shade inside of 52. It looks like that one will be officially a 51-yarder.
For me, and I'm not saying that guys shouldn't try it, but, you know, at the end of the day, football is king.
Moss gets free. Le'Veon Moss all the way down to the 25-yard line. Knocked out of bounds at the 23. Picked up 36.
Ooh-wee. Now what you're going to see from Le'Veon Moss here is both patience and explosion. Watch him read it backside, then find the patience to go through that hole and fire.
In the Auburn secondary continue to pile up. Wigman over the middle into the red zone. Go Texas A&M. Anaya Smith down to the 12-yard line.
Great recognition there by Connor Wigman. He gets pressure off the edge. He finds his receiver, which is his hot route, and delivers a nice catchable ball to him. Powerhouse. But if they're going to blow this game out, they're going to have to score touchdowns in the red zone.
Bond from 32 right down the middle. 5.5 to go in the opening quarter. A&M shows blitz. Here they come. Right behind the blitzer goes Hunter into the secondary again. They rushed off the edge. And Fadil Diggs eventually made it to this point. We're 3-0. We're going to find out a lot about ourselves today. And the ball is loose. It is jarred free and scooped up by Edger and Cooper. He's got a caravan down the sideline. Scoop and score for the Aggies. Let's see.
After video review, it is an incomplete forward pass. It'll be 3rd and 8 at the 30-yard line.
So a massive swing back to Auburn.
Yep.
As that touchdown comes off the board, and they were able to put their offense back on the field.
And I told you, look, Peyton Thorne is tossing this at the 35, and it is caught forward. Look for them to try to get number 13, Rivaldo Fairweather, involved. That's their big target tight end.
Blitz coming. Thorne spins out. Now he goes down. And that might knock them out of field goal range. The sack drops them back at least 5 to 7 yards. Walter Nolan made the stop.
With their receivers.
Avoiding a sack. At first was Thorne, but then he goes down. You can only dodge so many pass rushers. Chris Russell Jr. in the backfield. Fadil Diggs was their timeout to save some time for his offense, but of course his quarterback's in the locker room. Thorne again. Sept at the 36. Well, now it's 4th down and forever. McKinley Jackson, the 4th sack of the first half for Texas A&M. Well, 53 for McPherson to try and get Auburn on the board. He certainly has the leg to reach. And he's got it. Sneaks it over the crossbar inside the left upright. From 53, McPherson is good. And the defensive coaches in the secondary. But their offense on the field first. And there is Fadil Diggs again. Took down Jarquez Hunter.
You know, when we talked to Fadil Diggs,
Hunter empties the backfield. Thorne. He'll go down again. Well, that pass rush has been tough to handle. There's Walter Nolan. He'll be credited with the 5th sack for Texas A&M.
and when you watch it, this pressure is cumulative, right? They're not just winning one-on-ones, they're with the spark.
The LSU transfer. Drops back. And there's a strike to Anaya Smith. That's the first time in 4 offensive possessions, even with Wigman at quarterback, that it hasn't been a 3 and out for Texas A&M.
the nostalgia from that one right there. Max Johnson with the great ballsmanship on the fake, and then he gets it to his brother from the same mother for the touchdown. I absolutely love. That's going to be a moment these two are going to remember for a lifetime. They hit more touches.
Johnson on second down and long. Scans the field and finds Smith for a first down. Good vision from Max Johnson. He went through his progressions and eventually found an outlet.
And you'll see him at the top, right? He's going to scan from right to left, and at the top of his drop, he kind of gets stuck a little bit, but because of the protection, he's able to work right to left on the radial dial.
Back to the offense, Texas A&M. Play action for Max Johnson. He's going to go downtown, hoping for Evan Stewart. Double coverage. He's got it. That's an A&M touchdown. Right down the chimney.
Max Johnson. Watch him stand tall in the pocket. Find the Wi-Fi connection and airdrop of beauty into Evan Stewart's hands. That throw was finger licking good. Play. It looks like they're going to try to work this bunch set to give their guys free releases.
Five-man rush. Another sack. Ashford with nowhere to go. Eventually, Edger and Cooper got to him and brought him down behind the line. Chris Russell with pressure as well. That is 6 sacks of Auburn quarterbacks by Texas A&M. Rasheed Muhammad was a 2-time Pro Bowler. Played the NFL with the Bears and Carolina as well. Anaya Smith stays on his feet. Broken tackle. And Anaya Smith dangerous in the open field. Pulled down from behind at the 42-yard line by Asante. 28 yards.
Nice move here by Anaya Smith. He sits down the choice route, and then who does he make miss? It's Donovan Kaufman. The guy's out there trying to cut.
Where is their answer on third down? Do they have one? Maybe it's Ashford on the run. Oh, it's Thorne back in the game. Tipped ball, knocked down, and Peyton Thorne, who jumped back in on third down and 8.
That's not a good thing.
Owens again. Flag down. Lost the football. It pops up in the air. Eugene Asante heads the other way. Being chased by Johnson. Asante. Touchdown if it stands. Flag down back at the line of scrimmage.
Wow. And it's hard to do that and run an offense.
Battie gets to the outside, breaks a tackle. Brian Battie down the sideline to midfield. The run game for Auburn gets them from their own 10-yard line all the way out just shy of the 50. And now Robbie Ashford in the ground attack, looking to make it a one-score game. This time swamped under is Ashford well behind the line. Fadil Diggs got there and he had company.
You want to know how to shut down the zone read? Blitz off the edge and penetrate up front, and that's exactly what the Aggies were able to do. Honestly, I would start using right after this. If you get a negative play, you want to use that timeout to preserve as much time as you can.
Breaking free is Daniels. With a comeback to midfield. Spinning around DJ James. He can't bring him down. Daniels hunting the pylon. All the way down to the 3-yard line. An 80-yard run for Amari Daniels.
Oh, say it again, that 80-yarder rushing. Start outside, get vertical immediately, and then when he gets into the open field, he's out there teaching them how to chop. You love to see this from Amari Daniels. When you want somebody to close the game, give the ball to your running back and watch the rest of the show.
Le'Veon Moss gets a push. That's an A&M touchdown.
That was just bully ball right there. These guys have all gotten experience from last year being a young team. Now they're an experienced unit and are looking to make some noise in this SEC West.
Garriner goes down, and that will do it officially. Edger and Cooper gets the sack on fourth down. And now Texas A&M can take a knee with 1:43 to go. That's the 7th sack of the day for that defensive front.
When you show up in SEC play, you better protect your QB. Today, Auburn did not do that, giving up those.
The question, and it may be decided for them if Wigman has an ankle injury that's too much to overcome, and they're still running the football. And tacking on some yardage is Le'Veon Moss.
Them in most games. They also learned that they don't have the wide receivers to truly compete in this league right now with where they're at. And if they do, they just got to find a way to learn them quickly. Saying them Aggies team, they believe in him. I think today what Matt Johnson pulled off showed the coaches that they can trust him if they need him to be the QB for a few weeks or the rest of the season, depending on what Wigman's injury is.
27-10 is your final. Texas A&M over Auburn. For Robert Griffin III and Chris Button, I'm Bob Wischusen. Thanks so much for watching. We say so long from College Station, Texas.